going on, VC? Joey came here. Cheers to 2025. Let's jump into the Punk Vinyl Tag 2025. Courtesy of Tommy at Tommy's Vinyl Knot. You guys know the drill. 20 questions, there we go. First question, on the greatest punk fashion, DIY, you make your own. Mine is my favorite reissue from 2024, and that's easy for me, is Legal Weapon, No Sorrow for CP. This is a banger. Many already talked about this in the community, but if you're not familiar with this, get it. Hurry up, check this out. This is banger. Second question, punk vinyl find from 2024. I share my vinyl find on the 2025 vinyl tag, not the punk one, the regular one, whatever you want to call it. So you can go and check that out. But I feel the huge hole in my collection. Actually, I bought this maybe 2 months ago. Finally got a copy of this, not the first pressing. This is the 1990 reissue on Link Records, but I'm pretty pleased with this. Sounds amazing. But it's worth it on green wax. Yeah, so I can sleep now. And yeah, I'm happy with this. Very happy. And it's the original cover art, which for me means a lot. I tend to dislike alternative artwork. I just do. Show a record from a new band that took you by storm. This is not a new band. This guy's been around for like 4 or 5 years. I slept on their first album. The first album is not even close to as good as this one is, but from England, Subdued, Abattoir. This is fantastic. This record could have came out on a golden era of anarcho-punk, early 80s UK punk. What a banger. If you like anarcho-punk, you're in for a treat. If you haven't listened to this, this is a banger. For fans of Rudimentary, Penai, Crass, you name it, a banger. Show a record from a local band. I'm gonna go classic and also show a reissue. This was reissued by the end of 2023. Zeros. This is the Don't Push Me Around with Wimp. Monster Records from Spain. They reissued their first 3 singles with the original artwork. Zeros. Local Heroes. Favorite foreign punk record from 2024. Easy. Tickery. Thank you, Tommy. Easy. The best. Show a signed punk record. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never carry records to a show to get it signed. Not my thing. But I do have these skids that I showed a long time ago. It's signed by the band, but I bought these on a yard sale in England many moons ago, and later on I recognized it was signed by the band. But even though I do not carry records to shows for them to get signed, because I always felt like we'll break them or lose them, especially when you drink, that kind of shit happens, and when you're young too. But I do love memorabilia, and if I can get something cool signed, I do. And here's for you a track list of Coxsparrer. This track list is 25 years old to be precise, and is signed by the band. Pretty cool. They do have the chords for the guitar chords for the songs in this track list. I'm a nerd. I don't carry records to the shows, but I'm a nerd. Show underrated second album by a punk band. This baby here, Mau Mau's Fear No Evil. They got a lot of bad reviews back then. This came out in 1985 on Rebellion Records. This is pretty much UK 82. UK 82 with some kind of like a TSOL feel She's a banger. And it was reissued maybe 2-3 years ago, which, you know, it tells you that sometimes it takes time for us to truly appreciate good music, and this is a fantastic record. Next, show a cassette tape you bought in 2024. I bought this probably like at the end of 2023 or early 2024 when the lead singer of the band gave this to me. I showed also on the unofficial 2025 vinyl tag, so I don't want to repeat showing the same shit, but this is Brazen Bull here from San Diego. This is Bones, lead singer from Lower Class Brat, doing a more in-your-face, straightforward hardcore on a negative approach vein. Banger right here. Which new punk record are you most excited to get your hands on in 2025? There's only one. I already pre-ordered the record. It's supposed to come out either late this month or mid-February. It's a LA band, if I'm not mistaken, called The Dogs, and the name of the record is Total Dog Shit. It's the only one that I stumbled into on Spotify. I was like, oh shit, I like this shit, I need to have it. I really don't, I don't keep track of what's in the making. It's just what, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Show your most played and least played punk records from 2024. Easily, I think it was by far Split System, the volume 2, the record that I played the most, that was released in 2024. If I didn't play this the most, it was a tie with Ryan Kidd's Dead in Memphis. Both bangers, fans of pure rock and roll, punk rock. Two bangers right here for you. The record that came out in 2024 that I bought, that I listened to the list, not because it's a bad record, it just didn't have the same effect on me as their first album did, with Queer from France. Pretty good. Pretty sure you guys are familiar with this, with that synth feel. I think the first one, at least he had the surprise element is more present on the first one than in this one, but nevertheless it's pretty good. It's rad. Show a band that mixes two genres. I'm just gonna go with the Filaments, street punk band. With some elements of ska, the Orns, but this is like street punk. Some anarcho punk ethos into this. This is like, on the 90s. Street punk feel, every show was a party, and every show was an opportunity for people to scream their hearts out about all the things that we believe are fucked up. So there you go. Show a drunk punk or straight edge record. I'm gonna go with drunk punk, and that's the first one that came to my mind. Suicidal Supermarket Trolleys, Shut Up and Drink, another 90s classic. Show a Puke punk record. I could not think about a Puke punk record, but I could think about a third. There's a third on the Golden Record from Sex Pistols, Flogging Dead Horse. I know some oversensitive people might gag and puke with this wonderful back cover. Show a record from a band that made only one perfect record. Well, that's a question that, when questioned, the first one that comes to my mind right off the bat is this one. Starting the Dogs, Do It Dog Style. Starting the Dogs debut, absolutely flawless, perfect, more than a classic. They never ever were even close to achieve something at this level. But I'm gonna show a different one, because Slaughter and the Dogs, they record more material, and these guys only recorded this one and then recorded a record either late 90s or early 2000s. which is not bad, but doesn't count. From Holland, formerly known as the Squats, magnificent. Eat and Run, which is a banger. Absolute banger. Perfect record. Perfect. Show a record with a song against Putin or war in Ukraine. I could not come up with anything, but I can show you a record that is my favorite, at least one of my favorites, anti-war songs. And this is Urban Dogs, Charlie Harper's from the UK subs, Urban Dogs. Amazing record. Limo Life. I need them. Yeah, amazing record. The song War Babies. Check it out. War Babies by the Urban Dogs. Show a record from a band that made only one perfect record. No, sorry. Show your ring music that makes you ready to fight. Well, not that I'm looking forward to fight anyone, but I thought it was a cool question. So my ring tune, if I was to, get in a mindset to either get beat up to a pulp or fuck somebody up, will be Bone Crusher, the song Loose Cannon. There we go. Show your mating punk song. You know something, I like punk so much that if you're talking about mating, I don't think I could even be listening to punk, because I probably would be more pay more attention to the music than what I was supposed to be doing. So, nevertheless, there you go. Show punk merch that is over the top. I couldn't think about nothing that creative. I have nothing that creative. Nevertheless, I'm going to show something. I think this is brilliant. I think that whoever came up with this idea is a fucking genius. It shows a political figure here. I'm not in any side. I'm fucking anti-establishment. I think they're all fucking crooks. So don't be offended. Or if you want to be offended, yes, be offended. Fuck it. Look at this beauty. Look at this ripoff of Minor Threat. Major Threat. Screaming about a wall. Tell me this isn't brilliant. I think it's brilliant. The dumbest question out of the 20. Show a non-punk record that your punk friends give you shit for loving it. The dumbass that come up with that question was really the dumbass, because he struggled to come up with an answer. So, but I'm gonna give it to this one. The reason why is because this is a band, it's not a non-punk band, of course, that many punk bands cover some of their hits. But I have an experience that one time there was a song from this record playing in a house when someone, a diehard punk rock fan, walked in my house and he said, "What kind of shit is this that you listen to?" Well, it was the Equals. I was listening to I Get So Excited, which I love. There we go. Fucking gatekeepers. Show a punk rock record cover predicting a 2025 event. Well, I think after putting a lot of thought into this, I come up with this cover because I think it is an event that many of us in the VC are likely to be either overdue, or we're going to be told that it's about time to experience this event. And I think, I'm overdue. I know, it's in the books for me. Rough Svet, I think we're all overdue. Anyways, thank you, Tommy, for the tag. You guys have a great 2025, and see you guys soon. Cheers.